The late adopter. Hi guys, how you doing? Welcome to a new VeChain video, and aren't we excited about VeChain today? Guys, we had previously a rising wedge on the VeChain, but right now we have channels. I have been looking at the charts, I've been looking at it over and over again, and I think these are the channels. And what's happening right now on VeChain is so bullish. I cannot explain how bullish that it's very bullish. So I'll explain to you what's happening on the chart, what are these lines, these channels, where the price is gonna go, what it has to happen. But before we get to that part, I just want to say that you have to watch the entire video, because at the end of the video I will ask you to subscribe to the channel and hit the like button, because it helps my channel grow. But I'll do that at the end of the video. I don't want to bother you with that now. And I'll also tell you to check out some links below afterwards, but that's at the end of the video. Now with that said, let's go back to the charts and see what's happening with the VeChain. VeChain is looking great, guys. It's looking perfect. It's looking so fantastically nice. I'm gonna explain you everything that's been happening with the chart. Now previously, we assume some of you that's been following the VeChain videos remember we had some kind of a rising wedge up here, and we're looking for this rising wedge. I said that the rising wedge went something like this up here, we're looking at this rising wedge up here, right? And then we broke out of that rising wedge on the downside, and I was still saying this is gonna go towards the upside. I was still saying this is gonna break the upper part, and I could not understand why we should, go on the downside after the rising wedge. Now I do understand, because it's not rising wedge, it's channels. It's channels. So after looking at this more precisely and trying to figure out where the correct lines are, I think this channel is pretty legit. Now channels are pretty standard technical analysis, and they do repeat themselves. So these channels create other channels, and these channels are acting as both resistance and support on the downside. So you can see this support, and if we had fallen out of this channel on the downside, the next support would be down here at 0.11, right? And the next support would be down here at 0.94. and so forth, right? But the same thing goes for the upside as well. Now we are breaking the channel to the upside, guys. This is hugely bullish, this is hugely motivating, and this is hugely good for VeChain. And not only are we breaking to the upside, we are also breaking this line down here. We didn't have this line before, but right now we have it. I'm going to explain to you where this line comes from. This is a weekly resistance line. So when we went up here at the top up here, we went straight back down again and create a V-shape pivot point down here, and this line, this support line got created. That's at 0.168, and that's right now been acting as a resistance. You can see here, when we are going towards the upside on the dollar, we are hitting that line, then we consolidated below the line before we actually broke it, and today we went down on the dollar back to the line, just like over here. We went on the dollar to the line, here we went on the dollar back to the line to test it as support. Support is holding, and right now we are going towards the upside. This is very motivating. This is a super nice way to break our resistance towards the upside. It's a very important resistance as well. So not only did we break one resistance, we broke two resistances to the upside. We broke the trend line and we broke the horizontal line. We also tested the horizontal line as support, and right now we're going up. So what is the next target for VeChain? Guys, next target, if this goes today all the way to the target, should be something around 21, but tomorrow is going to be a little higher, and it's going to keep on climbing. Depends on when we break the next channel towards the upside. So what I'm expecting right now, I'm expecting some kind of move up here towards the line. I'm expecting some kind of consolidation over here, and maybe then breaking of these last two 23-25 levels before we continue towards the upside, because right now the speed has increased. In this part up here, we had climbing speed that was following the channel, but right now we are no longer following the channel. Even if we get up here, it's not gonna follow the channel. Right now what's gonna happen is we have increased the speed towards the upside. So previously this was the speed, but right now we are increasing the speed, and maybe that's something like this up here. So you go something like this towards the upside. So you can see the speed has increased towards the upside, and I do hope this actually plays out. But this is how these usually things goes in bull markets. You start start with one speed and then you increase the speed towards the upside, and then you, just before you blow off, you increase the speed again. So you got one speed, second speed, and third speed. That's third speed is the blow off top. Now I'm not saying this is gonna blow off here or up here or wherever it's gonna explode and blow off, but you know, the speed is increasing on VeChain. It looks good, it looks powerful, and right now I'm looking for very high targets on VeChain. I think VeChain is gonna be one of the first that are gonna reach the maximum potential, because it is increasing in speed right now. 4.56% day. The next target should be around 221 something, give or take. That's like something like 70% towards the upside. Whether that's gonna come today or not, I don't know. I don't think that we need any kind of consolidation here. Let me just look at the moving averages. A little bit extended from the daily moving averages up here, but I'm not quite sure about that we need some kind of, maybe some kind of consolidation, short-term consolidation before we move to the target up here. Maybe some kind of short consolidation. Overall, super bullish on VeChain. Looks very nice, breaking all kind of resistance towards the upside. And now we come to the part where, you know, come back tomorrow, subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, you know, because it helps the channel grow, and check out some links down below. So that's the part where I shield my stuff. I do hope you do get subscribed to the channel, because we're gonna continue following VeChain all the way until the parabolic top, because I think this is gonna go parabolic eventually. I think a lot of coins are gonna go parabolic eventually. We follow a lot of coins, you know, so you know, we see this every day. That's it. Thanks for watching the video, guys. Thanks for watching the video. Thanks for, you know, being you know, in the community and stuff like that. Also, we got this thing Patreon called Patreon. On Patreon, we got this Telegram chat community. If you want to chat with me anytime, anywhere, check out the Patreon as well. Guys, VeChain looks good. Bye bye.